Welcome back to another video episode of
Make a Video, Your Business.
Your Business and ours, because that's what we sell, right? But,
hi.
Hi, mate. How are you?
Fine.
We're like passing ships in the night.
Yeah.
Although I've seen you most of the week.
Yeah.
We went out and watched Spurs lose last night.
Cheers for reminding me of that.
Yeah.
That was
so
good.
close to 2 trophies in like...
Just watching Tottenham lose has become a staple of my life.
Sadly, AI can't help you with that.
30 years, AI can't help with that. But AI is a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's not going away.
Nope.
We are testing it daily. One of the things we've seen a lot, and like I watch a lot of YouTube videos, do a lot of research on it. Sometimes when they do a, hey, check out Google VO3, or hey, check out Runway Gen 3, or whatever it is, they show you all these kick-ass examples, and then you come to do it yourself, and you're like, well, that's not working very well.
Yeah, we get asked a lot, don't we? I get asked 3 questions. Are you worried about AI? Yes. The robots will kill us eventually. They won't. We get asked about that. 1. 2, how is it impacting your workflow and all that other sort of stuff? And 3, can I use it to do all of my video for my business?
Yes. Answers.
1, AI is there to help us at the moment.
There is a tin hat theory that it might be our overlord, but I mean...
Eventually, yeah. The second one is how are we using it? So we're testing things, as you say, daily, different products, different things to see how we can enhance our offer and how we can help our customers to do some things that would have been historically very expensive. And one of the good examples I like to use when people talk about AI is, if you think about something that's a little bit more physical. So if we think about like drone technology now.
Yes.
Yeah. Now it is commonplace in TV, in any sort of production for television and or film, to have drones capturing aerial footage of car chases or that sort of stuff, right? Wind the clock back 10, 15 years, you would have needed a helicopter to capture that footage, and therefore the cost was significantly higher. Now you can go to DJI, other drone manufacturers are, I think, available. I don't know. But basically DJI, you've got the market pretty much sewn up, and you can buy yourself a drone for a few £100 that will take you high resolution video content from above, and that is a thing that wasn't available 10, 15 years ago, and would have cost you a lot of money to do. And in the same way, AI is now changing the game a little bit, where you can do some basic things well. It does still have massive limitations.
Yes.
That's what we will say. The follow-on question is, can I use it to do all of my video for my business? Not yet.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
I mean, one of the most famous ones, or sort of talked about videos we've seen, is a like a parody pharmaceutical advert that's used Google VO3 in its entirety. The whole sort of advert pharmaceutical commercial is really good. Yeah. Like considering the lip sync, the movements, there's no like 8 fingers anymore. It's learned its way out of that one. And we're going to be doing some sort of AI sort of presentation coming up soon, aren't we? And we looked at some of the old iterations and where it's come from. Like you hadn't seen it, and then we've got one of the most original ones was, can you show me or generate me a picture of salmon swimming downstream? And then when it generated it, there's like actual salmon fillets
of salmon,
or tins of John West salmon. That's gone away. It's learned what a salmon is and a fish, and like maybe you could look back at that and say, oh, the prompt was not detailed enough, which is a commonplace.
Was that famous one of Will Smith eating spaghetti, and it's all really creepy, isn't it?
It's weird. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, but it was funny to look at it again.
I think we had Neil Cobbold on from Payprop Repeat about a year or so ago, and we were talking about this rise of AI content and AI video content and everything else, and people still want to see you.
The race for real, baby.
The race for real. They still want to see you. They still want to see your business in action. Some of our best performing stuff are behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah,
where people showing us at work, whatever. And I don't think it's going to replace the human aspect of your business and who is delivering service. But it is a massive game changer for bits of social content. It all just seems to me, like, I don't know whether it's just me, but it all just seems like preposterous stuff, like stuff that's super out.
Yeah, who wants a green cat covered in glitter? Or
I don't know, man. I saw one today with a girl with a lobster hand, and I'm like, cool for like a bit of
like viral content. But if
yeah.
you're filming a quite serious business profile for a business and their website, then there are some wins there. Like there's been a new announcement or update on Runway, which is a video generation, text to video, image to video platform, where you could shoot, say, us as the twin angle here with no other cameras, and you could suggest that it shows a different camera angle.
Interesting.
So it would put in an angle for you or put in an angle for me, even though it hadn't been filmed from that angle.
Maybe we should test that. Film the podcast with that angle.
Well, you said, didn't you?
Like, add in this guy
and this guy,
and then just not.
So
save the mileage.
Yeah, Chris and I were chatting just before we came on here that actually over the next coming weeks and months, as we've got all these pro accounts for testing, basically, we're gonna do some outlandish testing and see if we can recreate me and Chris. I had some wins in the week, didn't I, with photo to video, where still image of me, and then I recorded my own audio, uploaded it to HeyGen we were using, and within reason. I mean, it's hard to...
The mouths still don't work for me.
Yeah, it seems better close up than it does far away.
Yeah.
So there's loads of little tinkering. But again, considering what we were looking at and trying to use 6 months ago...
And that is what I would say. Like, this podcast today, going out when it goes out versus where it's going to be in a year's time, it's a different world. I look at the earlier bits of Sora, and the things that were coming. And there was a really great thing that Mark Burgess, who's been on the podcast, incredible business guy, and we were talking about Sora when they were just floating it, and they were just developing bits of a cat, and they were developing a couple walking through the streets of Tokyo with all the cherry blossom.
Yes.
And there were massive problems with it.
Yeah.
The cherry blossoms, the trees were like in the buildings, and even though it looked great and people were blown away by it, you see all the errors. But then we've tested some stuff with HeyGen and a couple of other things, and I'm like, that is...
Well, the problem we asked GPT-5 because it's been released. If you didn't know, it's already upgraded. If you've got an account, you don't need to do anything. Ask ChatGPT to say, I want a 10-second clip of an estate agent and 2 customers, vendors, whatever, in a kitchen on an island, talking and realistic hand gestures, nodding, smiling. Yeah,
and that was from text.
Yes.
So just text, so it can do bits for you. But
don't forget also that that's quite an expensive platform to run. You're looking at probably about £200 a month. And you get a lot of credits for that, but you can quite quickly, as we found, burn through credits just by testing and reprompting. And
what'll be interesting for me is there's been I watched Stephen Bartlett's podcast. He was sort of saying that, podcasting as a medium eventually could be replaced by just fake like AI generated podcast stuff, and that's interesting.
Well, there's certain platforms though, isn't there, that won't accept AI generated content.
Well, YouTube is now not paying out
they don't
monies. So historically, if you've got lots of subscribers and you've got advertising revenue and all that other sort of stuff, AI generated stuff, YouTube is starting to basically clamp down on,
which is great because
on stuff that's not real content. So that's,
it's lazy, it's efficient, it's clever. But me and you could sit and film for half an hour each, direct to camera, and then upload that, and it would create a custom avatar of me and you, and then all we have to do is text in, and it uses our voice, our image, makes us move, blah blah blah. But you're right in saying that, like, you could do all the heavy lifting, and then you could just text prompt, and you've got another video. But I don't think it's fair that they get paid for that because it's cheating.
Well, it's not real content, and that's the thing. That's the thing. So even the platforms are starting to actually prioritize content that's being created. So from an SEO perspective, and from a Googleability perspective, and also from I also think from a trust perspective,
huge. So I think,
and also lazy is not really the right word because it's clever, right? And you're streamlining. It's no different to using a chatbot than having a customer service center, right?
Indeed.
We're always refining and tweaking and trying to improve.
Content creators should be on the video themselves. Like, okay, if you use chat or Claude or Propensity, whatever, to create the content for you or the suggestion, but then you still have to do it, that's fine. I think, because it's great at generating ideas and seeing that through. But yeah, I mean, it'd be a great, I don't know how you do a UK-wide test or poll, but we notice generated video like quite quickly.
It's faces and mouths for me.
Yeah.
But
I don't know whether Joe Public notice.
I don't know whether they do. I think it's a funny...
In a previous episode of this podcast, we've chatted about out of focus footage on genuinely huge TV productions like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, or
the football
like,
at the World Cup, having the logos behind and
when they're post interview,
and the players out. But
I checked with my partner at the time. She said, "What are you talking about?" She just didn't notice it. Like, you've checked with your wife.
Random
like,
shots.
What are you talking about?
And random shots. Like I was watching a thing with Louis Theroux a couple of years ago, and it just cut away from this interview to just
the car driving,
and there was just trees, and I was like, "That's weird." And my wife was like, "Well,
what's weird?
What's weird?" And I went, "It's just cut from this interview. They're not talking about trees and sky and like being outside or anything relating to trees, and they just literally put a stock shot or one of their shots just of trees just to cover a cut." And I know that's why they've done it. It's to cover a cut, right?
Doesn't make sense.
But I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. And she went, "Oh, what are you talking about?" Literally,
yeah.
And but because people have just moved on with their lives, and it's only, I think, maybe because we're in it, so I think we maybe see it a lot.
It's like I always say, like tradespeople, like I bet a tiler goes to use a public bathroom and sits there.
Yeah.
Those joins aren't very clean.
Well, give us three interesting AI tools that people could have a look at then to start thinking about some generated content that can enhance their business offer.
Top three. ChatGPT 5.
Brilliant.
It's
Sora.
just been released. Yeah, you get Sora within that. There's quite a few plugins within that Canva as well. But have a look around that one. And also, if you haven't tried it, we accidentally... I was having a conversation with ChatGPT 5 today, because if you click the little waveforms, you can talk to it. And it's super responsive, empathetic. And we had a situation in the office where Chris threw something at me. We were playing catch. And I wasn't concentrating, and it hit me in the crown jewels, let's say.
Yes.
And took me down, man down. And I was in the middle of a conversation with ChatGPT 5. And bless her, it was empathetic.
He said, "Oh, that must be painful."
Yeah, Matt, that must be painful. Are you okay?
Well, I'm doubled up crying with laughter in the corner.
So yeah, try.
So maybe the robots won't take over. Maybe they'll just look after us and love us.
Yeah, mate. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. But yeah, get ChatGPT 5. You can get a free account, and it's pretty powerful on a free account.
Great, yeah.
In terms of if we're talking UK estate agency, like a lot of agents we know and we speak to a lot week in, week out, have started using ChatGPT 5 as a valuation tool, which is a bit out there, but if you're estate agents listening, go on, upload photos of your own property, like your own house that you live in and own, or rent or whatever, and then get it to write a product description or get it to generate a video walkthrough. Yeah, the other ones are that could be useful to an estate agent, for example, is styling and home styling. So showing, we've all heard the phrase like someone going around a house and they're like, we're not going to buy that because the kitchen was painted green. And they're people with no vision, where people with vision will go, well, let's just paint the kitchen white again, right? And then the problem solved. But as an agent giving maximum customer service and experience to your potential client, if they're wavering on a house because it doesn't quite look right, then reimagine the house or the rooms inside it and show them what can be done, because then you might get that sale over the line. So ChatGPT 1, HeyGen 2, it's definitely worth looking at. Great for voiceovers.
Yeah.
I mean, not all estate agents listen, it's not just estate agents listen to this podcast. So not just saying them for use it, but just get a couple of these free accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would say have a look at Canva in more detail.
Yeah.
Because most agents have got it, but they don't use it like you can use it. There's loads of new AI features in Canva.
Yeah, there is. And there's some exciting new features coming in, LNM Notebook, where you can upload a PDF document and it will turn it into a video presentation for you in any style you want. So like a Disney Pixar or... So I think it still remains. It's got really, really good.
It's got really good, really fast.
Really good, really fast at idea generation, written content, suggestions for business, and also how to follow through, like an actual business plan, a strategy, a posting strategy, image suggestions, video suggestions. So, I think what currently, I think there's going to be more entrepreneurs popping up.
Yeah.
I won't go into bore you into detail with some of the other features ChatGPT 5 can do, but you can definitely make an app in that. Like an app that you can buy on or download from the Play Store or the Apple Store. So I think there's going to be more entrepreneurs. Yeah. Those ideas that me and you used to have in the car, we could now get back and have a real good stab at that random idea we had.
Yeah.
Like, I've got an idea for an app and I think I'm going to make it. I don't know how good the app's going to be and what the technology can do for me, but I have no coding experience. But even using Claude Code, you don't need to be a coder. It's I think it's interesting to see where the next, I wouldn't say even a year, the next
6 months,
3 to 6 months is going to go. It's going to be cool. Crazy. So
go and test them out. Go and test some of these things out, and then let us know how you get on.
Maybe we produce an episode of this.
Maybe.
See you next time on Making Video Your Business.